Having spent the day in the rebel-held Libyan city of Benghazi. As well as holding talks with opposition leaders, Mr. Haig visited a local hospital to meet civilians injured in the fighting. Sky's Glenna Glaser is travelling with him and sent this report.
Mobbed in Benghazi's Freedom Square, Foreign Secretary William Haig and Development Secretary Andrew Mitchell, here to send a signal of support for the people of a city whose defiance and resistance prompted the UN and NATO to act to avert a potential massacre. They were shown a makeshift memorial to 1,200 people who, they were told, were murdered in Gaddafi's prisons. The British cabinet ministers were here offering practical help too, with mine clearance, communications and with body armour, tents and medicines. At Benghazi's hospital, victims of Gaddafi's assault on the city and on Misrata. The wounded ferried here to relative safety. But of the 1,200 beds, only 90 are being used. The nurses who used to work here fled Benghazi weeks ago. Mr. Haig met one man from Misrata who'd been living in Newcastle and returned to Libya to support the rebellion.
You spent time in Britain. You spent time in Britain?
Yeah. Have you been in Britain since 2006?
Whereabouts?
Newcastle.
You've got that. You can tell from the accent.
After a private meeting with members of the National Transitional Council, warm words for the leaders of Libya's rebellion.
My colleague Andrew Mitchell and I are here today for one principal reason: to show our support for the Libyan people and for the National Transitional Council, which we regard as the legitimate representative of the Libyan people.
Rare indeed to get applause at the end of a news conference, but the people of Benghazi are grateful and they're happy to show it. Glenna Glaser, Sky News in Benghazi.